Okay, let me unmute these guys real quick. All
Ooh.
right, hello.
Hello.
So okay,
Can
so
somebody tell Cody I can't hear him?
so this is so this it's been a while, brother. So this is the part where Vince's camera is working just fine. There it is. So
Here.
Live?
This is that's
this
me
is oh shit. I gotta turn off the.
looking into my eyes. I'm just really focused.
I don't know how to turn off the sub alert thing. Shit.
Good. What's the problem?
There is no problem, brother. Okay,
Yeah,
so
that's what I'm saying.
yeah, I need you guys to is Will, is Vince, is the volume are we chilling or is it terrible?
We're coming through clear.
coming through clear?
Is this thing on? Hello? 1, 2.
Vince is always focused.
This is me, dude. I'm preparing the world record run as we speak.
Also, fist me, Will. Will, the people want to be fisted by you.
Oh. Here you go, bro.
So I don't know how to turn off. I feel like this is how you do it.
Puke Harper. Speaking of puke, maybe we'll have a funny story to tell you later.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Okay, so oh shit, I forgot that. Did you did you guys fill the Google Discord thing? Not Google Discord. Damn, is that a thing?
Yes, I filled the Google
Doc?
Discord.
Okay, the Queen. Okay, no one's in talking shit about the audio, so we should be good. Anyway, it's been a while. It's episode 100.
420.
420.
Not counting those other 2 episodes that
Not-
we totally did.
Not counting the 2 other episodes, but besides the point, it is episode 100. It is the story to get to this point is it's a tough story. It's a story of betrayal, story of sadness, and then in the end, a story of happiness. But as I look for this real quick,
Oh man, I didn't even realize you're wearing the wolf shirt, dude. This is so sick. It's like nothing ever changed, dude.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. I was like, yeah.
That's so
Oh,
sick.
yeah.
I'm looking good. You're looking good. We're living our dreams.
everyone's cameras working.
Cody's,
So
Cody.
I guess to start off, hi Will. It's been a
Yeah.
while, man, and I'm not gonna be the one that says we kind of stopped doing the. There's a lot of reasons why we stopped doing the podcast, but I'm pretty sure it all is gonna end.
Oh
up,
yeah.
it's all gonna be in the end. We all call each other out, but Will, how have you been, dude? How have you been? Please tell us how you've been. Tell us what you've been doing. Not podcasts. I've heard you've been playing more Street Fighter. Recently,
Yeah.
I saw your name in a top 8 at somewhere. But just how you been, brother?
I've been good. Pretty good. Good. Chilling. Unemployed.
Technically.
Fired.
That didn't happen.
But yeah, I've just been chilling since like April started. I haven't really done anything since been unemployed. But a lot of Street Fighter, a lot of Apex Legends. And that's it.
That's
That's
it.
it.
That's it. Okay. So you're unemployed. So what's gonna happen?
Oh, well, I'm actually, so since I was a contractor before, there's like another thing that it's called a managed contract that doesn't have an end date.
Mhm.
So I'm trying to get on one of those teams, and it's looking pretty good that I'm gonna
Okay.
get on that. Yeah.
Nice.
So are you gonna
So-
still be up in located in NorCal?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. Okay. But I mean that you still have a job though, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's good
Still
to
got
hear.
the extra asbestos in the background. Things are going well.
Yeah. Things are coming up.
What is that? I know we were talking about the white box earlier in the back. What is that actually?
Organs, human
Oh,
organs.
this.
Not
This
the
white box?
not the trophy and the medal from but the white box.
Where?
Am I the white box behind you?
I don't see a white box, dude.
Okay,
Which
whatever.
one are you talking about?
All right.
That?
No, okay, it's a pizza box. Vince, how you been,
There's
brother?
a fridge, and then the trophy's on top of it, and it's not on top of anything else. So I'm not sure what you mean.
All right.
Okay, well maybe we'll get back to that. Anyway, Vince. Now I know we probably can write a whole book about how you've been
Oh, yeah.
lately,
Oh,
but
yeah,
it's up
that's,
to you.
something.
But brother, how have you been?
Oh shit. What's
Well,
up, Vince?
My contract expired with the WWE, so I'm looking towards other places. Trying to go to AEW and wrestle there for a little while, and then
Nice.
yeah, we'll see what happens.
Um,
Okay.
I agree.
And
Yeah.
when you're not wrestling, what do you do?
When I'm not wrestling, I've been streaming lately. It's
Nice.
rediscovering how fun that can be. That's pretty sweet. Getting back into fighting games and card games and things like that. Gonna be traveling at the end of this month to go win UFS Worlds and then burn it to the ground afterwards. So that's gonna be pretty sweet. Looking forward to that, and looking forward to Evo and most definitely Strong Style. I think Strong Style is gonna be really cool this
Are
year.
you guaranteed the days off for those events?
Yes, I am.
Wow, that's good to hear. So that's awesome. Will you be at Strong Style?
Is it up here?
Yeah, San Jose again. It's the same place as last year.
Yeah, I've been freed. Work. Thanks for your thoughts and prayers.
Yeah, that's that we're probably going that later with the hashtag free Vince. That'd be a pretty cool charity shirt later on too. But will you be
that
at
would
Strong Style?
yeah.
Yeah, probably.
I had a lot of fun.
If-
Remember when you said that you were gonna pay for my Korean barbecue, and then you paid for Dre's and not mine?
Dude, that was badass. And then we had those shrimps.
Wait. No.
You looked at me with a confidence. You're like, Cody, I got you.
I got
I was
you.
like,
You
all
looked
right,
at
yeah,
me, right?
dude. And then we went there, and then you did some stuff with Dre, some cool stuff that I don't do, and then you got Dre, and then I quietly just sat there like, that's cool, man.
He
Like,
paid for his own food, dude. It was tight. And then Dre paid for my food. It was so cool.
No, I paid for Dre because I owed him, and I guess I forgot that I had said that I had owed you some. I don't know.
And then Dre
My
paid for
bad.
my food, so I didn't have to pay
But-
for anything.
oh man. Okay, so
You think I'm malicious like that? Like
No,
I'm
you
some
don't.
evil
I don't.
mastermind?
Absolutely.
Okay, yeah,
sometimes, but
Got you.
You're back.
got you.
Oh
So,
fuck. All right. So
What are you
man,
talking about?
what we're gonna talk about now is we're gonna get into the whole FGC thing because I think the main topic of tonight is actually gonna be Evo and some TTF shit, and just I guess San Diego, right? San Diego. But the thing is that I feel like everyone on this podcast has been so even, people that see me maybe as one of the TOs of San Diego. We've all been just so out of the loop because of our own reasons. Obviously, Will, you are in fucking SoCal. It did work, hell yeah. But I'll thank you, Ruben Real. It did work. Well, I didn't mean to say it like that. Will, like I said, out of the loop because you are not in SD at the moment. Vincent for the hashtag free Vince reasons, and myself as in TTF being closed down and me not really giving a fuck about fighting games at the moment and enjoying my Friday nights. But we're coming back, and it's just one of those things where I just sat down and I looked at what was going on in the scene. A lot of stuff, that's pretty cool, and a lot of stuff that I didn't like. But I don't know. It's always a touchy topic about how the scene is and where it's at, and just being one of like literally the oldest players. Been around for a while, and just I've seen it at the best and at the worst, up and down, and but I'm super excited for Saturday. I'm super excited for all these tournaments coming up. I'm super excited for honestly Vince interested in fighting games again. It's pretty funny and exciting.
It's good to be back in many more ways than one. If you catch my drift,
Yeah.
So
it's
good.
But I know this is gonna be a tough subject to talk about for certain people, but we're all still part. Besides Vince at the moment is social media wise, but we're all still in the Facebook page. There are a lot of people, venues, and all this other shit going on. But Will, so from the eyes of someone passed from San Diego. Living in San Diego, you spend a good major amount of your time in our scene. I know you're not originally from SD, but you did spend a lot of your time in our scene. But now currently live up there. But from the last time you're down here, I guess the last time we actually started, we were all about the podcast, or I guess TTF was open. What do you think about the scene now? The state, just I don't know, and this is one of those things feel free to be open because it's funny now that I'm hearing on Wednesday night everywhere, everyone's like, oh, support your locals. Everyone's saying that shit now. It's the thing. It always was the thing to do, But I'm trying to figure out like why it's like such like a. I feel like we started that movement because we always fuck around with like, hey, Chris T doesn't support his, you know what I mean? Like, and then
Yeah,
everyone
show
just
up or don't, dude.
yeah,
We've been
and
saying
then
that shit
and
since
now
the first
everyone's like out of
podcast.
nowhere, it's like, oh man,
sure.
yeah, support your locals, bro, blah blah, like what the fuck, dude. But Will, so where do you think things in are like in the scene now? Like, what do you think about I mean, I honestly think when it's my turn, I think SD scene's shit right now, not in a bad way, in a good, you know what I mean? It's funny how I say that, but I mean just Will, go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I've been gone for a year, so I've seen like I know what it was like when I was there, and I see obviously like see the brackets and stuff, and I see how many people showed up and entering like TTF and other tournaments. So honestly, yeah, it does feel like it's died down a lot as far as Street Fighter 5 goes, and there's been like some new players I've seen come out here and there, which is good, but for the most part, I think like since I've been gone, it's you know dying down a little bit. Although I think like Tekken seems to be doing pretty well to me, and I don't know, anime. Not much is going on with them or what.
I mean, now since I think since like Eunice has like been an Evo game, and for some reason everyone's
yeah.
on his dick. Everyone's like all about it right now.
Yeah, that's kind of like a game that I've heard like a lot of people are playing now, which is good.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people are excited for like MK as well,
Oh
which
man, dude.
which is like unironic and ironic.
I think that shit's gonna be real funny in a couple weeks, man.
Dude,
Well,
I
I
hope
think
that shit lives, dude.
I saw the trailer. It looks pretty sick.
Dude, that whole the story mode is just more than like all you need. So since you've been, can you say that you've been active in your scene? You're up there at the moment.
I mean, I try like.
Well, I mean, from what I heard, it sounds like the last couple of besides yesterday, if correct me if I'm wrong, but you've been going to Wednesday night fights at least like the last couple of weeks, right?
Yeah.
So you're
I
probably yeah.
Yeah, I went the first 2 weeks in April, and so I didn't go this week.
So how far is that from where you're currently at?
It's like 40 minutes
Okay.
without
So
traffic. I have
yeah,
to drive to Oakland.
yeah. Well, I mean that's kind of like segue into my like you're driving, right? You're driving,
Yeah.
you're putting work in.
Mhm.
So you're kind of more active than some people here are. You know what I mean? Which is it's not hard. It's not. I mean, I guess it's not fair for me to say that, but I mean, how's the scene up there? Like how's their Wednesday night fights up there compared to maybe the one down here, or is I mean, are you getting along with the locals up there, or are you just still like the quiet warrior that just like you play your matches, sit down, or
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
the old
Yeah.
OFCs, dude, before you like got crazy and started.
Because I
drinking and
honestly
yelling at
feel,
stuff?
I kind of honestly feel like you're more social now, like back from like as Vince was gonna say, like back from the old days where you're less social, but now it seems like you're just more, you're like you are a lot like after hanging out with, it seems like us a lot, like you're more active and social. But I mean, it's kind of hard when you're up in a new place, you really don't know anyone. I'm pretty sure you don't go to LP and like, what's up, bro? Like, you know what I mean? Or you know what I mean? But like, how is it up there and shit?
Yeah, like for the most part, yeah, everyone I've met up here, it's like pretty chill. Like all the players are pretty cool. Just like I haven't like really made any like as good connections as I've had in San Diego, but no, people recognize me and they're like, "Oh, didn't I play you that one tournament?" I was like, "Yeah, I fucked you up. Good shit,
You
man."
got body, man. You get by 4 overheads in a row and shit. Stupid bitch.
Aren't you that guy that hangs out with Richard?
Go give me some water.
But I gotta go to the 2-and-out tournament. I'll see you later, man.
Damn.
Dude.
The NCC, dude.
I still haven't seen that guy. I don't know.
It's a figment of our imagination.
Is he even
He's like
from
a legend,
NorCal, dude?
Like Mr. Games Master. He wasn't even real, dude.
It really wasn't. Yeah, I think the Wednesday night fights. Actually, I feel like the esports arena in Oakland. I think it's technically smaller, but somehow it feels like it's a larger space.
It feels more active. Like I see more
Yeah.
things on Twitter about that than I do on the one at in SoCal. That's just my licking on Twitter,
Yeah,
And they
well,
have multiple streams that show every game, not like one stream that shows some shitty game where I want to watch a top 3
Dude.
match, and then like That was such a
Then we
blow
get
up.
that garbage, dude. That
Yeah.
was I don't know what that shit was, man. All I wanted to do was put the Richard face in when he was playing, but I got tired, so I jerked off and went to bed, dude. It
Lucky
sucked.
enough, me, Will, like Pinbot were still up for that. That shit was pretty funny, dude. But I mean,
Oh, you're talking about
talk about last night.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, dude. And then
Dude.
like they let that jackass pre-hit talk for like 20 minutes. I love this game, like just I mean, I'm all for that.
Oh,
I'm all for that. Like you love your game, but it's
It's
like
a time and a
dude,
place,
Come
A time
on, man. Like fuck off, dude. Like I was like, I'm gonna drive up here and punch these guys in the face, dude. Like fuck, man.
I caught the end of it. I was like, what's happening here?
Yeah,
But-
that was trash.
But yeah, it does. I feel like it does get advertised a lot more because freaking Mama Dow and like Rose, they're like all about. They're like really good at. Yeah, they're really good at all this shit. Like if I ever need to like look for an event, I just go into the NorCal fight page thing and scroll down. I'll see a post by like Rose
That's good.
or whatever for like an event. I'm like sick. I can enter it. But yeah, the Wednesday night fights up here, I think definitely feels like a lot smaller.
Mm-hmm.
The players are like, it's like your usual like, I don't know how you would say like usual finishers, So it's really interesting because I'm trying to get like, I'm trying to win. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, my first week I did pretty good. I lost to this Karen that like I beat at this tournament that I won here in San Jose. That one tournament I won.
Is that the medal that's in the back right there on top of that white box?
Is
Sorry,
that what
top
it
of the
is?
fridge, dude?
Yeah, what
Yeah.
white box, dude?
Yeah. So there you go.
Were you trying to show off to a camera that's not there?
There it is, dude.
But so I lost to that guy, and then I had this losers run, and I ended up losing a Am Kid. God.
The Ryu guy, right?
Yeah, the streamer Ryu guy. I was like, damn.
The guy that had the school and stuff. That guy? Or was that some different guy?
I don't know. He's the guy that
He
every time I
raps.
see every time I see him, I think it's Richard because it's like a
'Cause he's a
short
midget?
little- Yeah, he's like as short as Richard. Maybe shorter. I don't know.
That's
And he
not
has-
true, man.
He has the same hair with the whatever. I'm like,
The Pidgeotto haircut, dude.
mhm.
Yeah, that guy sucks.
So I lost to him. He ended up winning. So
Oh shit!
what do you think that says?
About the scene, dude.
Yeah.
When Joe's winning Injustice tournaments. Yeah, no comment. It's good to be back, guys.
Yeah.
All right. That's fair. That's
Oh, yeah.
fair.
Everybody's pretty chill up here. Can't complain. Oh, except this one person, but everybody.
Is it Mr. Games Master, dude? Is it
No.
you, dude? Are you that guy?
No.
Nice.
I'm chill.
That's a long no,
Um,
dude. All right. Okay. All right. Gotcha. All right, Vince. So
Hello.
it's the same thing. I know you've lost touch for the scene of a while, but I mean, I know you probably. I don't know. You're off that social media, and I really feel like the only way you heard the scene from anyone is from us. You know what I mean? But
Yeah, basically,
I mean,
sadly.
we're like from now. I mean, from now, like so. I guess what's your take on it right now, as much as you can, and then
On the state of the scene,
Yeah.
currently in San Diego.
Yeah.
I mean, let's be real. TTF was the scene, and if there's no TTF, there's no scene. So I don't really know what else to say about
No.
that. Like, I just found out a couple days ago that they hold events like 2 feet from my work, like every Thursdays. Like, I had no idea that was even a thing until.
Oh, the comic book store, right?
It's whatever it is. It's North County Fighting some
Nowhere
shit.
Gaming.
I don't know.
Yeah,
but
got you.
that shop is like I could throw a rock from my work and hit that place. It's like really, really close. So I didn't even know that was a thing. I'd heard it was a thing from that dude that plays Uniel,
Mm-hmm.
whose guy I can't remember his name right now.
Games Master?
Yeah, Mr. Games Master. So that guy was pretty cool too. So I didn't realize
Was it
that
the
that's
little
close.
Mexican dude?
Yeah,
Yeah, that guy's cool. I don't know his name though, but that guy's cool.
I don't know his name either, sadly, but he's a super cool dude, and apparently, yeah, and it looks like they get a pretty decent amount of people there, so that's pretty sweet.
Yeah, they actually started advertising a lot more. They have their own Twitter page. I mean, it's
Apparently
cool.
his name is John, according to the
Yeah,
chat. Is this true?
I don't know, but Ancestral
Astral Ocean, Astral Vision,
um,
or Aletta Ocean. All right.
yeah. I think yeah, at the moment, I think the scene is, I think it's all right. I feel like there's a lot of I feel like there's a lot places to play that's not TTF, but I feel like
Is there though?
I've because there is that place. There's the other. They're all in Vista though. I think, man, because there's the one in Vista on Imperial Gaming, and then there's the one on Thursday every other Thursday, at Nowhere Gaming, Imperial Gaming, Nowhere Gaming, and then there's the Thursdays down here at the new TC Rockets, and then I'm looking at it right now. There's a new one at GameSync. It's like they're having a Dragon Ball. There's another one. It looks like they're doing Dragon Ball and MK pretty soon. They're another weekly. I mean, I feel like all these are happening, but no one's really going to them. And then, you know what I mean? So I don't know if they're good or not because I'm not going to them. And it's just one of those things where like I'm fucking busy. Dude, like I'll be honest with you guys. Like I almost fucking after I was watching Jed stream and I did like the whole the gifted sub things, dude. Like I fucking fell asleep, man, and I didn't even set my alarm. I was like, because I just like wasn't thinking about it and I dozed off. And fucking I woke up like at 9 o'clock and I was like, oh shit, man, thank God. I mean, because dude, like honestly, work's been fucking kicking my ass, dude. And especially this week of work, it's just it's I mean, just real life shit's happening, it's kicking my ass. But I mean, I really can't make it to those things unless I fucking like call out or just it falls on a holiday. But I would love to, but I mean, I just can't, man. Like fuck it. But I mean, when I can, I do. I mean, look at all these other people that are at these events. I've never seen them anywhere else, but at these events, they never come out to fucking TTF or anything. I forgot who I was talking to about this. I'll support everyone else. It's funny, fuck it. I think I was talking to Lil J-Flow about it. It's funny, how much I always go to all these other tournaments that people run and talk about, and then in the end, like they never go to like a Lan Diego, like a LDS or like a TTF event. It's just like something comes up magically. Especially like Fanboy Gaming, like I feel like they're only like they only do shit like that's their things. I've never seen them at any other events except for theirs. You know what I mean? So I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't think that's that healthy for the scene. Like if you're promoting that you're trying to help the FGC,
you should be everything.
You should be everything, and not just like your own little clique that just runs your own shit and like doesn't do anything else, mom.
But yeah, whenever I was playing Street Fighter 4, it was a while ago and stuff. But every event that I could possibly go to, I went to. Like there was like no question about it.
Yeah.
If I would have done that, I wouldn't have found anybody. So
yeah, I mean, I always say the same thing. I mean, I don't have much to do, man. It's just like if you're posting a tournament and I'm able to go, I'll fucking go, man. Like fuck, it can be like a tournament, like in like Fallbrook, like or wherever the edge of SD is. If it's SD, I'll drive there. If I'm not doing jack shit on a Sunday or a Saturday and there's a tournament's going on, I'll drive up there. Fuck it, man.
I mean, I'm driving up basically every weekend now to play UFS. If there was events anywhere, I would travel to that. It's the same story as when I actually liked the fighting games I was playing. Yeah. So if there's something that anywhere where I can drive and it doesn't take me like 4 hours, I'll go, no problem.
So I don't know the current state of the scene. I'm not gonna lie to you guys when I say that. I'm kind of like, I'm not over it, but I mean, I want the scene to strive. I want it to be good, but I just don't want to like help people do it, I guess. I don't know how to make it sound like not selfish, but it's just like I feel like my time is up. And like it's just time for other people to start doing their own shit. You know what I mean? But I mean, I still want to do TTF and like promote the scene and help you guys out. But like I have like a lot of people messaging me like, "Oh, can you do this for me?" It's like, no, I don't want to do that. Like I put.
Hey, you can do it though.
I guess here it is. I've never really asked for help. I can honestly say that I've never asked for help. Everything I've done has been my own, and I guess that helped, like Chris K Sexy helping out with like pictures and shit. But I mean, like I haven't like, oh hey Alex Valley, can you like promote my shit, blah blah blah. Can you run this bracket? No, like everything was my own. But I have people messaging me. He's like, hey, you think you could run this guy offered me to like the game scene guy. I don't know his name. I can't pronounce it, but it's just he's like, hey, I'll pay you to do brackets, blah blah. And then like this guy's offering to pay me to do brackets. And I'm pretty sure anyone would do that. And inside I was like, dude, I don't want to fucking do that. I don't want to go get off work and then like go to some guy I really don't know at his venue and then run brackets for some shit, blah blah blah. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
And then you don't hear from these people. These people are they come to the house, they talk about what they want to do and all this shit. And that's cool, man. I'm for it, man. Fuck yeah. But then but I think like if you did this and this, I'm like, no, I don't want to do that. Like you can. You have to do that. You got to do it. Like I don't know why like even the Victrix tournament, which I totally ran that tournament, dude.
Victrix.
That tournament was fucking badass, dude. That was a good that was a badass tournament. But then like the guy Oz, man, that guy's such a cool dude, man. He's badass, dude. I don't know why he likes me so much, man. And then like the other people that work there, they're like they're like I swear, like if we call this TTF and we have your approval, you know, all this shit. I'm like, why the fuck do you need my approval? Why do you need all this shit? Like, you guys do you, man. Like, and then they're like, oh, I feel like if you talk about it, people will go. And and it sounds like I'm fucking boosting my ego. I hate doing that, man. I hate fucking doing that. I'm not the. I always say it to you guys, like, I'm not the word. Like my word is not God. You know what I mean? It's just like just because you're doing a fighting game, oh, Cody's gonna be there. I don't give a fuck, man. And then I think people also, or someone told me that I didn't hear, or I overheard someone say that I was too humble. Like when people always talk about me and I always say, oh no, that's not me, blah blah blah. But I don't know, maybe that's a bad thing that I'm too humble. But I don't know. I think people just need to, if they have a vision, a plan, that they got to do it. They can't wait on anyone else's approval or this and this. They just have to take the risk and they have to do it. Because if you don't take the risk and do it, then how would you know what was gonna be or what's not gonna be? You know what I mean? It's a trial and error. It's always gonna be a trial and error. TTF is still a trial and error. You know what I mean? It's one big trial and error. It's just something that you gotta keep winging, and even though it hurts you, like physically, emotionally, you know, just like money wise, if it just but you just keep doing it, trial and error. You keep doing it. If you're making people, I don't know. It's like it's a vicious cycle. That could be a good thing. Like it hurts so good, right? That's what it's. I guess there you go. It hurts so good, like. But I mean,
yeah, TTF is a pretty big part of a lot of people's lives every Friday.
That's the thing. You know? It's like, yeah, you're right, right? It's like, yeah, I wish I can keep it open Friday. I mean, in the state of it, it's like pretty shitty. But it's like in the end, like everyone says, yeah, I will support you. Just let me know what you can do. And then, you know, Jamal said the best. Like smiles can't fix TTF. Like that's the shitty part, right? Like smiles and thanks can't fix TTF. That's.
But us putting all that shit in that U-Haul sure can.
But dude, yeah, I mean the house. I can't wait for you guys to come Saturday. I mean, it's like it's awesome. It's fucking awesome. But and you know, in the end, that's just, you know, it's just you know, you watch these videos of like fucking that goddamn emote, dude. You watch these videos of like streamers or like, yeah, you know, I got my first big Twitch paycheck and I paid like my mom and dad's mortgage. Man, like I'm pretty sure we all wish we can do that, right? Like we fucking you know, we're big timers and shit, paying our parents' bills and debts and like paying for the house and shit. But in reality, it's like some of us, we just suck at certain things. You know, we just suck at shit. Yeah, you know what I mean? And
some of us are just normal people. Man.
We're just normal people doing like little things, right? You know what I mean?
People with above average dongs, you know, just trying to live my life.
You know, you find one you find one girl that touches your pee and you fall in love forever, you know, and just fucks your life.
And now here we are in our current state, you know.
Oh God.
Oh man, but you
guys
know,
on the free train, man.
Is this true though? But you know, I'm super excited for Saturday. But it's like San Diego scene. There's so much potential, but I feel like the people holding it back are the people that have these visions and that want to do shit. But shout outs to fucking like you know, Nowhere Gaming, Kevin. I think it's just Nubla or True Kami, Nubla, Kevin, and all those guys running that shit. I'm glad they got a Twitter page going on. I mean, if you're in the area. You should do it. I mean, well, you know what used to piss me off is like when people, I mean, I guess, yeah, this is what used to piss me off. I know it's a probably shallow and a mean thing, but like when I just don't like when people are always like, yeah, we have this great turnout and blah blah blah, like, and then like, you know, they're kind of like, and it's only like a 5-man like round robin units tournament, and they're like talking high and mighty, and then they don't show up to like another event. It's like, what the fuck? Like you're like rubbing your dick like about your.
You just gotta be like, thanks for coming out. See you guys next time.
Yeah, thanks for coming out.
Like,
yeah,
that's it.
It's one of those like, oh yeah, we had like a 18-man tournament at TTF, and if you 5 jackasses like came here and played and got blown up by like, or, you know what I mean, like Mondo Savage, or you know what I mean, like come on, man, like.
Or Toki, you know.
Or Toki.
I
can't. You know that Unis tournament is pretty big, and I can't wait to.
Oh
I don't know.
Man, dude, that shit is. sick, dude.
I know jack
can't-
shit about Eunice, but we might be streaming that because that thing has like 19 people. The last time I looked at it on Smash GG, man. But we'll talk
I
about more.
cannot wait for that at TTS, man. That shit is gonna be out of control.
Yeah. But I mean, but like I said, that's like the mean thing, right? Like in the end, it's like you just have to support everything.
You know, it's hard sometimes. You
It's-
see the stuff and it just pisses you off. Like it goes with a lot of things. You know, it happens.
I think because as me being one of the bigger TOs in SC, like you have to hide face, right? You have to you always have to be nice and positive. But in the end, I haven't been doing shit, so it's kind of like, man, like fuck all these other people that like never come out and support me, man, and like they want me to do shit for them. Like fuck those guys, dude. You know what I mean? Like
you in June, you know what I'm saying?
yeah. What's June?
But it is June. You know, maybe somebody's opening their doors up again. Who knows?
Your birthday?
No,
Rico's
man.
wedding anniversary, dude.
Yeah,
I'm
Rico's
sorry.
third anniversary.
That flew right over my head. I'm sorry. Yeah, we'll talk about that later.
That's okay, man. You just woke up, dude. Don't
You
feel
know
bad.
what? I'm liking my fucking Fridays, dude. It's like I'm cringing that I gotta open up doors again on Friday, man. I can't oh man. Don't worry. That sounded so mean. But yeah. But the state of this
I can't wait to see the bathroom after Saturday. You know what I'm saying?
but the
That's gonna be
state the state of the scene well, you know, I might be opening doors off when I'm off work too because I need money. So, you know.
Yeah, man.
I'm
We
sorry.
need more pizza and comics. So,
no, but
Tag Wednesdays isn't gonna go on forever without your support. So,
I think yeah.
keep fighting.
I just think the state of the scene at the moment, it's not bad. It's not bad. This sounds fucked up, right? It's not bad for San Diego standards. Does that sound fucked up?
It doesn't matter if it's fucked up or not. It's just
Oh.
what's happening.
As long as people are playing, as long as there's a place to play, as long as people are happy. But then don't be that guy where it's like TTS is literally open once a month and a shitload of people are gonna go, but you don't go, and then you complain about, oh, I don't want to drive all the way down from Vista.
You gotta fucking drive. You
and
gotta suck that shit up
fucking
and play.
blah 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 blah. You know what I mean? Like, don't be that guy. And there's a lot of those guys, and
Yeah, there
those
are.
guys are the worst guys, and girls, you know, and dudes and whatever monsters.
And lady mans.
Lady man. All right. So that's good. That's good. Okay. Events going on worldwide.
Prestige.
That come up. There are so many events going on that I really don't know. The only ones I really know right now that are going on is gonna be like I'm super excited for Strong Style, Combo Breaker.
Oh
that-
man, I can't wait for Combo Breaker.
What's that
is
like
gonna be
anime
crazy.
tournament in Japan? The it's like 3 letters. The T. I don't know. It's like some.
TTF.
Yes, TTF. Strong Style Evo is a big one, and I can't think of anything really else.
KSP, don't you?
Yeah, that's what I was. Yeah, you're exactly. But are you guys excited for any tournaments coming up? Will, are you? I mean, I know. I don't know. Are you excited for anything? Wait. First of all, you're at NCR, right?
Yes.
Did you play?
Yeah, I did.
Did you have fun,
Yeah.
or what, like? Can you tell me your? You know what? Yeah, like it's been a while since I had a.
Yeah,
how was your
fuck.
how was your
Tournament
NCR
What's the
experience?
tournament recap?
Yeah,
bro?
yeah. What's your
Tournament
tournament?
recap. Fuck. I played. Okay, I beat the first guy I played. It was an Alex player, and
Damn,
then I struggle. I actually struggle with that against Alex for some reason. If they know how to be stupid.
Those shitty characters just put the fear in your heart sometimes, man.
Yeah,
There's
it's
nothing
weird.
you can
It's
do
like-
about it.
Yeah, it's like, you know, someone's like fucking crazy if they're playing like a shitty character and they're like,
in current year, like, it's,
yeah, it's still like,
2019
Yeah.
and you're still
Yeah.
playing Alex.
Yeah.
And,
No, you're
yeah,
right.
man.
Like, cause
those people are dangerous.
Yeah, when you freeze up in Street Fighter 5, you lost already because you can't freeze up in that game because like once, if you're not pressing buttons in that game, you're not doing anything. Like you're dead. Like playing
Yeah,
Jed
it's
yesterday
like-
in that first at 10, like once once he started moving and I was frozen, like all of Urian's moves are like, you know what I mean? And you freeze up, it's just like it's bad. I hate that feeling.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm sorry. Go on.
yeah, and you like, fuck. So yeah, fucking Alex players. Same thing with like Ryu. If you're playing a Ryu
Yeah.
still, you're fucking nuts. Like, kid. So I beat that guy, and then I had to play Chris CCH, which is another.
Uh-oh.
This is like the
Did
best
he remember
Guile.
you from SCR, dude?
Dude, I don't know, honestly.
He
That's
probably
so
did remember
badass.
me.
I don't like.
That guy's my
What,
brother.
what would I tell him? Cause I played him at
Commander
SCR
Jesse,
that
fuck
one
you.
year. so I had to play Chris CCH, and I was hoping he'd pick Sakura, because that's a terrible matchup for Sakura. I could totally win that. I don't care who is playing Sakura, right? Like, at least I have a chance. But then he just went Guillemere, and I was like, ugh. It was like I'm fairly confident in that matchup, but
Yeah.
he like played. It was weird. He like. It's one thing to play the character and like put people in a Sonic Boom lock, but then it's another thing when it's happening to you.
Oh yeah.
Cause I'm not used to it, you know. So like, obviously like you're supposed to like neutral jump whatever to get out of it, and there's other ways, you know.
That's what
So
mirror matches do to you, man.
Yeah. So he just put me in that. I'm just like, my brain turned off, dude, and then he just like beat me. I had this really sick comeback though. It was like a huge comeback, but then I ended up losing. But so I was sick. Like, he's fucking really good. My pool was hard too. I had like a Strider, like Itabashi.
Yeah, it looked like all those pools were pretty brutal, man.
Yeah. So I'm not even like tripping that I lost to Chris, because he didn't even make it out. So I was like, fuck. And then in losers, I lost to this Nash, I think. I lost to this Nash. That was just stupid. That's another That's another character. If you're playing Nash still, Jesus Christ.
Like, what are you doing, man?
Like, I'm afraid of you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Nash is yeah. You're. I know that feel.
Yeah. But I don't know. I've taken you know, I've been learning a lot, you know, from my losses and how to approach the matchups in the future. And I think like since NCR I've been playing a lot better, so that's pretty cool.
That's good.
And then I play Street Fighter 4 as like a last minute. I thought I could just like weasel my way into like top 8, and that did not happen. I got fucked up. Yeah.
There are a lot of good players in that tournament.
Yeah, it was like.
Yeah, that tournament was pretty cool.
Well, the only really good player was Koji Cog, obviously, and then, you know, Richard.
You probably could have beat him though.
He did. Yeah, I watched that set. It was Koji Cog reset it in loser, because he was in losers. He reset it, and then he won like 3-1, I think. So.
With T-Hawk, right?
Yeah, that shit was.
Your boy Timothy Hawkins.
That shit was a really sick match to watch, actually. That guy's pretty good.
Yeah,
So,
it's a damn shame that game didn't get like another year, you know, after Ultra came out.
Yeah,
like
a
that
lot
would
of
have been
people
really cool.
A lot of people are saying that, like I heard of like there's still like a lot of people playing in Japan, as well.
Oh, yeah, it's pretty
obviously.
active over there.
It's
so.
like, yeah, that game definitely like does, I don't know.
It's one of those games in Japan where everybody's like, "Hey, everybody go to the fucking arcade on X day and let's all play that shit." And like that happens like pretty frequently for that game, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, I would have hoped that like, I don't know. There's actually like a revival here in NorCal that there's like a lot of people going to just to the Wednesday night fights just to enter 4, so that's pretty cool.
That's cool. How many people are they getting? I mean, it doesn't really matter, but that's pretty cool.
It was like 20 something.
That's really really good.
Yeah,
anything
and I
above
was
me, I think, is fantastic.
Yeah, and so they asked on the Facebook page if people would be interested instead of doing it like monthly, and if people would want it to be weekly. So I don't know. That's pretty cool. But yeah, I got fucked up in 4. I lost. I lost to Koji Cog.
Jesus
It was on
Christ.
stream. He was my second round, I think. Oh, I was supposed to play Filipino Man, and he just didn't like show up, so he got DQ'd. And then I played some guy, and then I played Koji Cog. And then yeah, dude, that guy fucked me up. It was pretty cool. Like at the very end, there was like this scramble, and I was like kind of making a comeback, and it was like
that shit was tight. I thought you were gonna make the comeback.
Yeah, it was like it's kind of ridiculous, and I don't know. There's a lot going through my head at that time.
I can tell you started freaking out at the end.
I was freaking. I was definitely freaking out.
Who did you
But,
lose
like-
to in the end though? In losers.
So fucking Hugo. God damn.
James
We'll get back to that, but like, yeah, so that happened against Kojikog, and then like you didn't can't see it on the stream, but he like popped off on me, like
What?
not like popped off on me, but you know how he does like he like he was like yeah,
Yeah.
and he's like he was all hype, and he like you could tell he was like scared that he was about to lose, so it was like pretty funny. But yeah, I ended up losing to this Hugo, and I actually played him last week at Wednesday Night Fights, and he was like, "Oh, weren't you the guy?" I was like, "Yeah, man, that was me."
NorCal Hugo, dude.
Yeah, NorCal Hugo.
MCH, dude.
Then he beat me again, so I was like,
I'm sorry.
and I was like, you know, you lose to someone, you think, oh, well, I'll just do this differently, and then I don't know what happened, dude. I lost again.
It happens, man. Fighting
I
games, dude.
was actually thinking of going Vega. I was actually thinking of going Vega and like spending 30 minutes in training mode before I go, and then we'll see what happens. Well, I'll give you a rundown.
Show him who the real Tempest is, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
We'll
past that. Like a Cubano Loco is always there. That's pretty funny.
Squeak Scolari.
He got third place last in 5, right?
Yeah, he beat Koji Kaga in winners. That's who he lost to.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But then in losers he got in losers he got fucked up. That was pretty funny. That was a pretty funny match. But,
man. That's good.
But he's
All right.
showing up, and
Okay, well, I guess. Well, but are there any events coming up that you're excited for, or maybe you're gonna make it out to? I don't know. Like, I know it's kind of. Are you going to Evo?
yeah,
Okay.
for sure.
Nice. See you
Yeah.
in the room, dude.
Hey.
See him
Yeah,
in room,
I
dude,
mean, like-
smoking up all his weed.
I mean, everything. This whole contract thing is like it's not a guaranteed, but it's like kind of like you
Still have to
know.
wait 3 months for it, or is it gonna be sooner now?
No, I can start. I talked to the guy today. He said I could start. He was looking to have people start on the 7th, May 7th.
Oh man, that's a lot better than 3 months.
Yeah, for sure. Cause it's a different thing than a contract. Cause doesn't have an end date. There's like it's weird. It's like a whole yeah
It's that
kind
weird
of
gray area, you know. You gotta do
Yeah.
some sexual favors to stay employed.
because no yeah because they do
No.
something and blah blah blah. But so yeah but you know hopefully I get that, and then yeah I'm thinking of going to Evo for sure. I was trying
Oh,
to go to I was trying to go to Combo Breaker, but I don't know, it might be too late, and I've been like kind of out of work for a while, so it's kind
That's
of
the sad part, is that tournament is just really expensive. It's such a sick tournament, but it's always expensive because it's always on the holiday weekend. So that's the problem.
The fucked up thing about Calm Breaker is that I just found out that if I wanted to go, I would be able to, because I thought I only got Monday off on that Memorial Day, but because usually I only get Monday off, but it landed on some weird week where I got that, like, I get Friday off too, so I would have had a 4-day weekend.
Oh
but
man,
it's whatever. I mean,
yeah,
fuck
that's
it.
too bad.
I'm more excited for Strong Style anyway than anything else.
That strong style is gonna be pretty sweet, dude.
yeah one strong style.
The first or the second weekend of July.
July
13th, 14th. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go to that.
Nice.
July is
Yeah.
a
It's one of those
very,
Korean
very
wings, dude.
busy month. It's gonna be fun. July. I'm looking forward to July.
Yeah. So yeah, like NCR is like kind of looking to go to Combo Breaker because you know it's got that like after tournament, you know, fire, I guess, or whatever, that motivation to play, and that's a sick tournament. And there's like all those people there that like I know that are gonna be there. But yeah, it's been too long since like I've been out of work. I was like hoping to start like a week after my contract, but yeah, so I don't think I'll get a combo breaker, but I don't know, maybe like I don't know. It's hard to say these days because like I feel lately like all these like tournaments that have been around for a while, it's always like they're just like kind of a blow up lately. Like so it's hard to say which tournament's like good to go to these days besides combo breaker.
Yeah, I feel like that's like the one constant in a lot of things is that combo breaker is gonna be sick.
Yeah, but like I don't know, CEO maybe.
Yeah, Jabali
It's like-
sucks though, dude. It's hard to give him money.
Oh, wasn't it in Daytona one year? And it was all there was like that town's just like really racist or something, and then like
Oh yeah,
people are
P
having
racist
issues.
as fuck, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't think I'll go to CEO if it's still there.
Yeah,
So
P
that would
Brown,
be,
dude. Black
yeah,
Will,
Pete
dude.
Brown. I am.
EMP Black Will, dude.
Yeah. Uh, I don't know. Maybe New York tournament if it's cool. Because I've always wanted to go to New York, but I don't know.
Hang out with your boy Arturo Sanchez, dude. Do some real weird shit.
Our
Ugh.
But yeah, for sure Evo, strong style, whatever comes up.
PHS.
PHS.
PHS. There's like there's usually the tournaments I try to go to, or the tournaments I've been to, have been always been on the weekend because I always work during the week. So I think this one in Sacramento starting up again this monthly, so I might go to that.
Nice.
But other than that, I don't know. I'll try to make Wednesday night fights again, and what I can until I have to like start working again.
That's
But
good. I like to hear that. I really do like to hear that. All right, awesome. Vince, anything that you're excited for going on? A worldwide event wise, all that shit.
Mostly just I really am looking forward to seeing what happens at Combo Breaker because that's gonna be the first real test for Mortal Kombat. I think they're
Yeah.
gonna announce some games there too. I heard some rumors that they might, but who knows? I've been hearing those rumors for a long time, so I'm just really interested to see like how these new FGC games like play out. And I was thinking, what is the first event that Sam Show is gonna be at?
Is it not Evo?
Is there even gonna be anything? I mean, is Evo really gonna be the first big tournament for that game?
I don't know. I wasn't. That's a good. I don't even know when Sam Show comes out.
It's coming out in June, so
Is there a tournament in June?
if CEO is typically the one that's in June, but I don't know when it is this year because I've been out of the loop, as you know, so I'm not quite sure. But I'm interested to see what the first tournament for that
Well,
looks
we
like.
have the power of the internet to see what CEO. Okay, I can't.
Yeah, 2 days before PHS is when it comes out, apparently.
Yeah. Well, I guess PHS is
So PHS is the first major for Sam Show.
wait, is PHS a thing?
yeah.
Yeah.
It's in June.
That's not like a joke either. That's like a thing. It's a really a
He
thing.
confirmed.
It's the
Yeah,
it's the same
Oh,
weekend.
shit.
It's the same weekend as CEO 2019. God damn it.
All right,
Are you
cool.
serious?
So
So
basically,
I gotta.
the first showing is going to be at PHS.
So you gotta decide CEO
I
or
gotta
plan for the real
PHS.
I love Daytona, dude. Daytona's sick, dude. Sorry, bro. Okay. Yeah, June. I could do that. See you there.
All right.
Go.
Awesome. Okay, so let's talk about Evo. Let's talk about the Evo games. There are obviously. What are you laughing at?
Oh,
Already?
yeah, all that fresh
Dude.
bread money, man.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Yeah. What is that?
since Will, you sounded the most. So what are your thoughts and takes on the Evo lineup, brother? I just Blast Blue was the first thing that popped up.
Yeah.
Wait. What is the lineup? Let's
It's
recap.
Blast Blue Cross Tag Battle, Dragon Ball Fighters, MK11, Samurai Showdown, Soul Calibur 6, Street Fighter, Smash Bros Ultimate, and Tekken 7.
And Street Fighter. Right.
I said Street Fighter, yeah.
Okay.
Sadly, Street Fighter 5 will make an appearance. So
God.
And
Yeah, man.
Under Night. I almost
And,
messed up.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So those
Yeah.
games.
I mean, I don't know. I'm. Only beef I got is there's no Guilty Gear, so it kind of sucks. But I mean, at the same time, the game's like pretty old now, so like I don't know, really blame them, I guess. But yeah, I don't really remember anything else about. Like, I think that's my only really real beef I had with it. It's just no GG. Yeah.
Okay. So what game would you say you're excited for then?
Uh, Dude, honestly, like, well, Tekken. I don't know. I don't really follow any of those other games, so I don't know. Like, I'll try to get into Eunice because everyone's playing that, so I'm gonna try to play that, and maybe I'll get into that. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Street Fighter, I guess I'll look forward to that because it's there, but Actually, no. Evo Street Fighter is pretty sick. So
Of course, man.
yeah. Hopefully some better shit comes out by then though. But
What do you
season
mean?
four.
What do you mean by that? Oh, you mean for Street Fighter Five, like a
Yeah.
new character at least or something?
Yeah, or like a new game.
I don't think shit's gonna happen, man. Like at this point, they're
Yeah.
like, how many games are the Pro Tour has already started, right?
Yeah,
Like,
nothing's gonna come out because the Pro Tour is already locked down.
Yeah,
Dude, so
the
they
Pro
can't.
Tour has already started, and there's no announcements yet, right?
Yeah.
Alien versus Predator arcade.
Well, they had
Oh
this.
man, dude, can't wait
They
to talk
had
about that
this.
later.
They had the stage, the alpha,
Yeah, the Field of
the,
Fate.
the field of destiny, fate. They had that stage. So that was sick.
Yeah, so there's more bullshit for people to get milked on, but there's no actual content for the game, correct? I'm sure
Yes.
there's been like 16 more Chun costumes since that's happened too,
Oh,
right?
yes,
but
yes, yes.
nothing that's
Yeah.
actually going to affect the game at all.
I don't think
I don't
Gachiku
think
got his
so.
costume yet either for his win at CPT.
What, Capcom Cup?
Oh yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah, well,
Well,
I'm
who
sure that's going to
knows?
come out before
Well, that shit
Bat
took.
Bomb up. So
I hope it's better than Mena's, but no.
I don't think it would take much for it to be better than that, man. That shit
I
is
I
pretty
guarantee
much
you we
garbage.
can right now pull up the list of Street Fighter Five characters, and if we want CBT with each character, I'm pretty sure we can all make a better costume with each character.
Yeah.
Why doesn't Birdie have a Hawaiian shirt with no shirt on under it? Hawaiian shirt, board shorts, sandals, and like his hair down. That's all I'm gonna ask for. Just that'd be
Yep.
sick.
Who could that be?
It could be anybody.
The winner of CPT 2019. But yeah, I'm excited for Evo. Oh, Vince, what games are you looking? I'm sorry, Will. Did I couldn't even cut you off.
No, I was just gonna say. I guess Northwest Majors is in next week, so that should be cool to watch. I guess. Just to like sidetrack, just to like caveat from the Evo game talk.
Mhm.
So.
All right. Vince. So what are you excited about Evo? Because I know you have this whole new breath of life for the FGC at the moment. So what are we looking forward to Evo at the moment?
Basically, most of the games that aren't trash. So Mortal Kombat, that to be determined if it's trash or not. I still think it's going to be fun to watch because every single NRS game at Evo has always been fun every single year that it's been there. It's just like those games are just so ridiculous and they're so loud and the sound effects are so shitty and like the animations suck. So like it's just a really good time to watch them
Dude.
and laugh about the shit that's happening on screen.
That is
All
like
the NRS like top players just look fucking weird. Like it's gonna be really fun to watch those. It always is every year. You got people like Tweety and shit, dude. He looks like he's just dying all the time, and it's just full of people like that. So I'm looking forward to watching Mortal Kombat a lot.
Really?
I cannot wait to see what happens. Like, because we don't know what characters are good. What if one of them's like, what if Aaron Black ends up really good, and we have to see that stupid Looney Tunes like dynamite shit like 6 times per match? Like, what if we get that? What if
That'd be sick.
somebody has a really stupid looking down 3 that we see all the time, and it just looks retarded? Like, I can't wait to see how it's gonna shape up in the tournament scene. There are so many things that I'm looking forward to for that game. Number one, I hope it's good. Like, if we're gonna be serious for a second, I really hope that game is just good. Because I want every new fighting game to just be good. Because after Street Fighter V, like, I don't think I can take something like that again. Like, that's the flagship fighting game right now, and it's Street Fighter V, and it's one of the biggest pieces of shit I've ever played in my life. And like, it hurts me to see these events, and the final game is Street Fighter, a game that most of the player base, I'm not gonna say all of them, most of the player base doesn't even like at all. They just play it because they have to. It's like, well, what the fuck am I gonna do with Street Fighter? Like, I gotta play Street Fighter, But I mean, they don't. So it's just any game that is not Street Fighter. Like, I'm excited for that. I'm really excited for Tekken. Tekken's always a really fun time. Hopefully, there's some sneak top 8s, like Lil Majin and shit. Like, that was like the coolest thing that ever happened, man.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm kind of sad that Guilty Gear's not there. In a perfect world, like Smash Ultimate like just dies in a fire and Guilty Gear gets put in that last spot, and it's the perfect Evo.
Hey
But,
man, Smash pulls in numbers, dude.
Yeah, but we live in the real world where people can buy their way in, like French Bread did with Unio, because they have so much money. So now we got to look at fucking Smash Ultimate, which sucks.
What's French bread?
French Bread is the company that made Melty Blood and Unio. And apparently, people say you could just buy your way into Evo, and pretty much a game studio with 6 people apparently has enough money to buy their way into an Evo slot, which is fucking absurd. But
Damn.
people that play Capcom games are stupid as fuck, and they say dumb shit like that. So there you go.
It's really good to have Vince back,
So-
guys.
Feedback. I'm looking forward to just basically almost every single game on the list, and I hope Sam's show is just really janky too. Like maybe like I'm wrong, and that game turns out to be like pretty solid. But everybody that's ever played a Sam show game before knows that like
It
you
looks
just get
janky,
twice and
right?
just die like that. It's one of those
Yeah.
games. It's a poverty game like through and through, and it looks like it's still a poverty game.
It looks like Street Fighter 4. That's what I'm sorry.
It looks like Street Fighter 4, and
That's why I want to play. It looks like when, cause like that's like, oh, we're making this 2D fighter into 3D, and it's Street Fighter 4.
Yeah, it's basically like Street Fighter 4 again, which I mean, it worked once. Why?
Yeah,
not
that's what
do
I'm
it
saying.
again?
That it should work for Sam's show, I think. But I'm excited for it. They put the character I want to use too, so I'm down.
Yeah, I mean, if you watched any of the old Sam Show games, like if you get hit by a counter hit, like your life bar just like explodes. Like it adds like 400% damage or some shit. Like you just die. So a lot of the highlight, like people don't want, so it makes it kind of slow.
Mhm.
And we'll see how it kind of shapes up. I'm excited to see how that shapes up. Not as much as MK, because I think MK is gonna be funnier. It's gonna have a bigger player base. Blah blah blah.
I'm fucking excited for MK because that last trailer, like, it was just so sick. They used the theme, the story. I'm probably more excited for the story mode because everything looks so badass. The whole noob set bot. They like have Sector and fucking Cyrax and the sick Goro skeleton on the throne in the back. Like that game looks so fucking badass, dude. Like it's just America, dude. That game is like.
Yeah, it's
It's
like the most
so
American game
sick,
you could
dude.
ever imagine.
And I finally watched the Shao Kahn trailer. I was like, this guy fucking.
Oh man,
It's like
wait till you see what he actually does, dude. There's a
I
lot
think-
of leaks that are running around that people playing those characters, and you're gonna love that character.
the
a
fucked
lot,
up
man.
thing
He's
in the end,
fuck-
I think Aaron Black's on the bottom because Noobside Bot is looking really badass too. I'm leaning towards Shao Kahn and Noobside Bot at the moment.
Well, you're gonna like Shao Kahn once you see
Yeah.
any of his gameplay, man. I'm
But
just
Shao
gonna say-
Kahn just looks like a character where it's like, who do you think Cody uses? Just look at it, it's like, damn, he probably
Shao
uses
Kahn,
Shao
it's
Kahn, dude.
100%.
But yeah, I'm so excited. That
You're
yeah,
gonna have a blast with that character, man. He's got some really cool looking shit. He just hits you like twice, and then you knock him away, and then you just do the taunt. And
I
then
already
you just
pre-ordered it, Jason.
keep fighting.
Yeah,
So-
I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm just excited for most of these. Everything basically besides Street Fighter Cross Tag Battle, because I mean, what the fuck is that doing on there? And Smash Bros Ultimate, because I just can't stand that community because they're terrible. I mean,
Whoa.
every time I watch Soul Calibur, I think it's really fun to watch. So I don't really mind that being there either.
Yeah, what's that gameplay like? I was kind of wanting to play it. Is it like super janky?
No, it's like every Soul Calibur you've ever seen, but there's every once in a while there's a character that once they do like their weird activation thing, they just get like super fucked up. Like Nightmare can just hit you twice and you just die. Like just things like that. So it's I don't know. I really enjoy watching that game a lot.
Hmm.
So
I guess Dragon Ball Fighters, that should be pretty sick. I guess. I don't play it, but I watch it like every now and then. I think that'd be a cool. That's a game I look forward to. Fucking
Yeah.
Kazunoko.
this biggest patch really changed a lot of stuff too. So it's kind of gonna be like a new game.
Yeah, from what I'm
I
hearing,
guess we'll
yeah,
see
it's
how
like a
that
new
goes, like
game.
Combo-
Yeah.
So Combo Breaker is gonna be a big story for that game too. So that's another thing to look forward to Combo Breaker.
Are they doing a
Yeah.
world tour again for that? They did. They announced it, right?
Yeah.
Is Combo Breaker the first stop for it or no?
That's an
I don't
excellent
know.
question. I wish I had an answer for you.
Is that a thing? But I know I think Goichi beat Kazunoko recently in tournament, right?
Yes, I want to say yes.
That's pretty cool. Maybe Goichi's like gonna be back on top or something. See how that plays out.
All right. Smash is trash. Okay. I'm
Smash
excited
Impact,
for.
the TTF setup, dude, with all the trash bags, man. Now it's not there anymore, dude. Now it's clean.
If I were to look at this list, I'm probably excited for Tekken and MK11 the most. Yeah, that's about Tekken and MK11. I'm super excited for, and all the side tournaments, if ever they're gonna be one.
Oh yeah, there's a ton of them now. It's supposed to be the most that they've ever had, which
Is-
I think is really cool. Because
That-
last year was great.
Anime Evo's at Evo, right? It's like that little
Yeah.
section they have. Okay, I always thought that was some fucking separate. Yeah, so that's gonna be cool. watching Rico on his little Hello Kitty setup for Alpha. I'm excited for Evo. I'm always excited for Evo. Like not even fighting game wise. I just hope Gerald makes it out. I hope a lot of people make it out to Evo. But just getting drunk, fucking around for like a good weekend, playing fighting games, and just harassing a lot of people of all ages is all fun. But super excited, and I haven't signed up yet for it, and I'm probably gonna only play Street Fighter and Tekken. But I'm excited. But yeah. But we can guess. Yeah, Evo. That's coming soon. That's crazy. It's like literally gonna be like out of nowhere. That's like fucking 4 more months. Holy shit, man. That's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah. 4 plus 4 is definitely 8. So,
shit.
Yes, see you there, dude.
2 plus 2 is 4.
Yeah, I'm good. Yep.
Rematch with Reinhardt incoming. Sure. That match. Terrible.
That match was a match, dude.
That was a match.
That's all I can say.
Wait,
I
what
watched the whole thing.
That was a match
with
that was
that?
supposed to be streamed. What are you talking about? Rip and Reinhardt or Mira Reinhardt?
Yeah.
You and Reinhardt. You and your boy Ryan Fart.
Oh, did you play Reinhardt?
Played Reinhardt at Evo to get out of the pool, and then it was a super close match, and it was supposed to be
Oh,
streamed.
dude,
I'm more upset about it.
It got so sloppy at the end too. It was really fucking crazy. It was a sick match.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna stay with J-Flow this year too. So
No, you're not.
I'll sleep in my car
All right. see you
with the
there, dude.
windows rolled down.
Yeah, bring the sodas up again, dude.
Oh God. Okay, so we kind of already talked about locals. I mean, we can't say much about the locals. Support them or
Yeah,
don't.
see you on Saturday, man.
Show up or don't.
Man.
NCR recap of Will. I just saw that. We kind of did that already. But in the end, Will, did you have fun at NCR?
Yeah, for sure. I got to like hang out with Richard and
Ew.
Jesse and
Said fun, dude.
I know, but like I know you guys like hate him, but like I don't get to see many people that I like.
Wait, who said that we hate him? If I hated him, would I have this emote?
Yeah. If I wasn't Jamaican, would I wear this hat?
I'm sorry, I messed that up. I put your face, Will. So
What's that picture from?
What's the problem?
I
From
don't-
our nightmares?
Is he like an extra on Peaky Blinders or something?
Yeah, he was, dude. Shortest man contest.
But yeah, I had fun at NCR for sure. Like hung out with Jesse and Cisco and all those guys.
Hey, Cisco's tight, dude.
Yeah, he said DBK the best Ken, and he started laughing. I was like, nice.
That's all you need to know, dude.
It was like the first thing he said to me. He was like, DBK the best Ken, and then he just started laughing. I was like, nice. Yeah, NCR was cool. That venue was fucking small as shit though, man. That's my big takeaway complaint. I didn't like it. I'm just gonna say, I think like I'm not like an outlier here. Like I think for sure the venue was like, cause it's the same venue as Strong Style, which I think for Strong Style was fine because it's like a lot smaller.
Oh, was the same place at Strong?
Yeah.
Oh wow, okay.
That double
Really?
tree.
Wow,
shit.
the same
Yeah.
room?
Yeah, exactly.
They used
For
just
all of
that
NCR?
room?
Ooh, damn.
Well, Richard was telling me he thinks like, cause like you know how some of those rooms close.
Yeah, and open up and
Like
shit.
he said
Okay.
he was saying that Strong Style that it was like closed and here it was like bigger, like it was all open. But I don't know. I think it
That's
was
not
like,
enough, man. That sounds awful, dude.
No, yeah, that's what I was saying. Like my biggest complaint about that tournament was like, this is-
Fuck.
If I were through a tournament, that shit would be like a
Chuck E. Cheese.
Chuck E. Cheese or some shit, dude.
But yeah, I've been to a lot of NCRs. I think not a lot. Last year was, yeah, that Sacramento venue. I don't think it was like that terrible that I remember. So yeah, definitely this year, the venue was like way crap. But I don't know. That's what you get when people complain about the venue being in Sacramento. So then they have to bring it back to San Jose, and then
You can't
That's
please
what you
anyone.
get.
You can't please
Yeah,
people.
so
Dude,
it's like-
it's retarded. You can't please no one.
yeah. So I don't know. Like I
Just
don't
think of
like,
all the people that don't play at TTF because it's at a house. You like,
yeah. I mean,
or
it's not
it's
like
dirty.
And it has too many working bathrooms.
yeah.
yeah.
And the human poops outside.
I mean, I don't know. Shit happens. Like sometimes you just get a shitty venue, but whatever. It was like still a sick tournament, like for sure. But
Hey man, we had a shitty venue for every Friday. You know what I mean? And people still
Yeah.
play.
Like a venue, like it's fun to complain about and shit, but the venue doesn't usually affect my enjoyment of the event too much.
yeah, I mean, I
Except
wasn't
for
like
SCR at Esports Arena, but
Yeah, that fucking sucked ass, and anime got shafted at that tournament. There was a lot of things wrong with that one.
yeah that yeah I don't like as far as the tournament was ran, it was like ran pretty well. Like they had fucking TOs with stupid iPads or tablets or whatever, and like that was fine. Like it was ran well. It was just like, wait, a lot of people. I was like, man. So, but whatever, shit happens.
your SCR will be huge. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait for SDR this year. It's gonna be so sick. It's
Um,
gonna be held in Paradise Hills, dude, in June.
I think
SCR.
that I'm not gonna lie to you guys, but we're almost it's almost that time. But I mean, we still got a couple more topics to talk about. But if you have any questions or any like funny shit you want to ask Will, Vince, or
Yeah,
myself,
we're gonna open up the lines.
I would. Yeah, we're open to lines, but
Let's
I
take some
would
polls.
maybe tweet one of us out, or because if you type it up in here, because there are a lot of people. There's a lot of people in here. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah, it's cool, man. It's
Um,
refreshing.
But yeah, I mean, I feel like if all you guys are I'm joking. We're not gonna go into that. But the next thing I want to talk about is we're gonna talk about. I guess we'll talk about locals. We're gonna talk about TTF, TTS, PHS 7, and another thing, that Vince told me. He kind of said, he told me, see you at Emperor Cup, and then it was one of those like, you know what? It's never too late, right, for a tournament.
It's really not, you know.
It's but at the state of TTF at the moment is still it's only gonna be open on Saturdays still. The only time it won't be open, I'm sorry, it's gonna be in June. It's gonna be open every Friday, and my reasoning behind that is because I will be going to Strong Style in July, and I don't like want to go in with like a limp dick. I kind of want to get games in, and I mean I think it's been taken away from you guys like for a long time. So I mean I'm gonna be opening up on Fridays in June, and then the last Saturday of June will be PHS 7. I know it's coming up, but the whole thing is that every Friday will be a Ranbat for Street Fighter, and well, I guess I'll tell you my plan for PHS, and then the next podcast when we talk about when the next one's coming up. But we will talk about that later also. So the two main games for PHS will be Street Fighter and Tekken, obviously. Even if Eunice has like a bigger turnout, it's still gonna be the two main games will still be unfortunately Street Fighter and Tekken. So the Ranbats will be for on Fridays for Street Fighter and Tekken. And then the winner gets free entry to PHS. PHS is usually a little more pricier, but hopefully it'll just be the same. We're gonna have trophies, medals, esport prizes, a raffle, big or small.
Nice.
And then we're gonna have side games. It should be fun. I mean,
Dude, yeah, the Yada side tournament, dude. What you've all been waiting
hopefully
for.
we have a Yada tournament. I want to have a Yada tournament just for the fuck of it. But yeah, I will open up every Friday in June. There probably will be no TTF or TTS in July because I probably won't even be home any weekend. Because the first week of July I'll be at AX, second week NorCal, third week is Comic Con, and we're probably gonna have like a giant birthday party for a lot of us. One of those that last week of
All you July homos.
that last week of July, and then Evo. Holy shit! So that's an action packed. But yeah, super excited. This Saturday is TTS. I mean, it's crazy. I sold out and decided to use Smash.gg. I know a lot of us have our different opinions on that site.
I think it's a necessary evil at this point, you know. Sadly.
Yeah.
I'll go with that.
I'm just gonna talk about how it's just. I mean, it's cool seeing that, okay, so when I use challenge, you never know who's going to show up, and because, I'm not going to force people to post on Facebook or something. Oh, yeah, make sure you post if you're showing up, because, every TTF and TTS, blah, 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 you never know, like, who's going to show up and who doesn't. Then you can have those idiots that say, oh, how many people are showed up? Oh, I'm not going to play because, you know what I mean? It's like, fuck, then why do you even show up unless you're going to play I don't know. I hate those people. But
Yeah.
with Smash GG, it's pretty cool because people signed up, and at the moment there are literally like 30 people signed up, and it's like it's cool. So now these people know, that there are people in these tournaments. I mean, they still probably won't show up. I mean, it's like up to them. But I mean, it's crazy. Like we have 12 people for Street Fighter already, 14 for Tekken, 8 for Dragon Ball. Wow, that's a big one. And fucking 18 for Eunice, which is insane.
Yup.
But and then Rico's Alpha tournament,
French bread money.
that too. But I mean, it's cool. I mean, I'm gonna start using it. I don't know. I think it looks way more organized, and it's easier for me because I mean I'm fucking tired, and like it's just I'm gay, like super gay.
Me too, man.
Sign up right there, and then I don't want to sound like fucking Scrooge McDuck and shit, but it's just like, man, I want to like try to start tournaments on time. I know it's hard, but like starting at 11, I mean, I think it's really starting to take a toll on me. As in, I'm getting like so fucked up at work and just like sleeping in on Saturdays and Sundays and like wasting my day
until like 6 or 7. Like that shit. It's hilarious, but you can't be doing
it's
that shit.
funny, but it's like, you know, I stay up on Saturday and I wake up like on Sunday at 6 p.m. and it's like I gotta go to bed because I have work the next day and I just feel like shit. And that's why like the podcast was almost like not happening because I fell asleep because I mean I've just been I don't get me wrong, I do enjoy playing Fortnite and Hearthstone until 6 in the morning and shit, but I mean.
You have a tournament tomorrow too. So
And I do
we can
have
excuse that. You know?
Sekiro.
But
Sekiro tournament.
But I mean, I want to start doing it on time, and I know we took great pride of being like a late start, but I mean, I want to start the tournament at least at 9 or 9:30. And I'm gonna have to be that guy.
I think that's fair. You know, like
and then
it's a Saturday. That's fair.
It's a Saturday, and TTS only happens once a month. Like you should fucking.
Just show up or don't.
You should just show up or don't, and then sign up online. There's no registration. I mean, I'm sorry if you're not gonna sign up, and then I'm not gonna do shit about it. Like I don't care. I'm gonna be that guy. Just show up, and then I will hold your match. But if I have to DQ, I'm gonna DQ because I'm not gonna punish people that actually show up for like one guy, 2 guys. You know, it's just I'm over it.
3 guys at the same time.
I'm kind of over it. But I'm excited, though. I hope it all turns out. Remember that the top 2 games with the most entrants do get eSport prizes for top 8. I'm excited for that. And, again, TTS is open once a month, and it's more to help out the house, so donations, all that bullshit.
Yeah, see you at the next OFC, dude.
OFC. I'm excited about that one. Are you okay? But, yeah, TTS is this Saturday. Sign up. I'm opening doors up a little earlier, 7 o'clock. If you guys want to come over and hang out and shit. But yeah, I'm excited I really am. Like I like going to work and waking up and looking at Smash GG to see if there are more people signed up. It's like super cool. But please show up on time. I'm asking for setups. I want to try to get 2 setups for each game. I have 2 Street Fighter 5 setups. I have 2 Tekken setups. I have 1 Dragon Ball setup. I have 1 Eunice setup. So if I can get a setup for Eunice and Dragon Ball. I technically have another Dragon Ball setup. I just need a monitor. I have 2 PS4s without monitors, so I still need to buy some monitors. I'm actually gonna be down a monitor because I want to stream. I want to stream the tournament. So in the end, if you guys can bring setups, that will help out so much. Like any venue, right? Just support.
Just bring your shit.
Just bring your shit.
Show up or don't.
Show up or don't. But I'm super excited for what's it called? For Saturday. And when you bring a setup, please tell me you bring a setup and just don't set up anywhere, because I kind of want to get it where like we have them all in one area. Like if Eunice is gonna be the biggest tournament, I'm not gonna put it in the kitchen. It's gonna be like in the corner where Street Fighter usually is at. So each table in the living room will have 2 of the same game. So it'll be 2 Eunice, 2 Street Fighter, 2 Tekken. And then Dragon Ball, fortunately, might have to be outside if it's the lowest number. And then Rico's 2A, Rico's A2 setups, one might be on the fireplace, and one might be outside. But I mean, when you guys look outside, there's gonna be a lot of room outside. I'm excited to see your guys' reactions who haven't seen the backyard, you know. But I'm excited.
Yeah, it's something, man. It is something.
And if Mudfalls, if you could bring that PS4, and I'm gonna need help for PHS, but we'll talk about it more later. But yeah, I'm super excited for TTS. Show up or don't. And then yeah, and then I guess June then it's May. May's coming up, so there'll be I'm so lost right now. Yeah, May is the next month, so
it goes April then June. That's how it works.
Combo Breaker is May 24th to 27th. So I think the next TTS will be May 18th. So mark your calendars for that. And then in June the 7th, the 14th, the 21st, 28th, TTF will be open for Randbats, and the 29th will be PHS. and then in July we are closed, and then July, August, and then wow, man, Evo is the first week of August, dude. That's so
It's
insane.
coming up like pretty soon.
Cause seriously, July is AX, and then NorCal, and then fucking Comic Con, and then Birthday, and then man, that is insane. Well, I hope you can make it out this year
To what?
Anything.
to anything. But
yeah, dude, for sure, man.
To
Definitely gonna
see
try to.
Olivia and Serena, you know. I am cool, dude. Never
Tell me when I'm
forget.
not hired, dude. So we're
Tell me
almost
when my
done.
contract's active, dude.
We're getting to the hot or not the call. Does anyone have a question or two they would like to ask before we get into this?
Yeah, we're opening up the lines.
We're opening
here
up the
at,
lines. I'm gonna give you guys like 3 seconds because I'm trying to.
Let's take a 5.
Sister,
I will.
how gay are we all? On a scale from 1 to 10, we're 10. You know
I'm
what?
feeling
Okay,
a
let's
10
do
right
this.
now.
Will, do you have any questions for me and Vince lately? Since it's been a while, dude.
Dude, I don't know. Like, I feel like I'm really out of the loop with what's going on over there. I don't know. I just hope
extend the bitch calling.
Okay, let's just do that then. All right, so
extend the bitch calling.
it's been a while, and now it's time for the TTF Live Hot or Not, and the call out, which is just the bitch calling. It's been so long, and I'm pretty sure at least the bitch calling is gonna be like a really really touchy, emotional, much needed thing. And I wasn't really thinking about it. It really sounds like Will and Vince were thinking about it in our little chat room.
Ooh,
Wait. But let's start off with Will.
let's start off with Vince.
Let's start off with Vince. So, do we have a
All right,
hot or
let's
not and an ebony goddess, or what do we
Oh
have?
yeah, you're getting a double feature and another one.
I'm gonna
So
pull
yeah,
up the Google.
You can do.
you
have
want
ebony-
to. Which one do you want first? Do you want the bitch calling, or do you want the hot or nots and the ebony goddesses?
We'll do the bitch calling last.
All right, we'll do the hot or not. Some of you may be familiar with this person. She's a wrestler. Her name is Bianca Belair. I'm gonna throw that in there. She's a hot or not and an ebony goddess. Gotta hope the picture works. But she's buff as fuck. She's
Cool.
pea black. It's badass. That's that. And I could not find a safe for work picture for the ebony goddess, so you're just gonna have to look her up yourself. Her name is Sarah Banks. There's an awful lot. An awful lot of interesting ones
I
out there.
watched
I've
her
heard
video
of.
the
So
other day. I like her Pornhub. Oh, there you go. Her personal account, like her boyfriend stuff, dude. It's a white guy, dude. God
man,
bless that guy, dude.
It's so bad, dude. So Sarah
In the
Banks.
end, she's the black
you'll
chick
know.
with the tattoos on the ass, dude. That's all I gotta say. I'm sorry. I love her.
Yeah, she's the one. So we got Bianca Belair for the hot or not, even though she's just hot, and she's technically an ebony goddess as well. And then we got Sarah Banks. So sorry, seriously, I tried for a really long time to find a picture that was like
She
safe for
probably,
work.
yeah. She
like,
probably has
able-
like a Instagram picture or something, but we're not gonna worry about that. Vince is gay. What picture? I put Vince for your Bianca Belair, but when I typed in Vince, there's a thing that says a file said Vince is gay popped up. I don't know.
It could be anything.
Wow.
So,
I want to click on it,
that?
dude. Oh god. All right. Oh, ready, guys? Oh, it's just that one. Okay, I guess I put it for that. Oh man, that's funny. Oh wait. Oh god. Thank God I didn't open that. Never mind. Woo. All right, Vince, continue, please.
and I guess we're at the bitch calling now, right?
Yes.
Awful lot of bitches out there, huh? Well, this is a throwback to one that I usually do. It's that time of year again, and these motherfuckers every Friday do this shit called Cruising Grand, where they have these fucking stupid ass cars and they just take up all the fucking space downtown, and it's all these just old white people just like jerking off over these cars, and it's just loud and it's a piece of shit, and it makes a bunch of fucking traffic. And there's this cocksucker that brings his boat there every time. I don't know what a boat has to do with cars, but this son of a bitch parks this big ass boat, and it just takes up all these fucking streets. Like the good news is I don't have to fucking work Fridays anymore, thank God. But during Fridays, it would take me almost 30 minutes to just get home, and I could walk there faster than that. So these motherfuckers in the city of Escondido need to cut this shit out because I'm getting sick of cruising Grand. That place fucking sucks. Like, take your fucking cars, take your boats, drive them off a fucking cliff, and then just never come back to my city because I can't stand that shit. And fuck Capcom and fuck Street Fighter 5.
Yeah, dude.
All right.
Cruising Grand, man. I think it's cool. I've never been, but
It sucks.
I've heard good things.
Okay, is that it?
That's the big one. Yeah, that's what's going on. And I mean, I guess fuck all these stupid ass customers at work while we're on this subject. It's been a while, like but there's this dumb bitch that has this dog that just tears up her car and barks at everybody, and she comes in and she has this fucking English accent, and like she just sounds retarded, and I have to listen to this shit all the time and act like I care. Like, it's not one of those like English accents like, oh, like it sounds fine. It's just ones where you can't understand. They're just like blah, 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 blah. That's like how they sound. I'm just like, yeah, man, put your fucking movies on the counter so I can check this shit out and you can get out of my face. Fuck those types of customers. Fuck the bums. Jerking off in the library that I gotta call the cops on.
Oh.
And throwing up on the floor and doing heroin in the bathroom, and I gotta call the cops, and they gotta come out and drag this guy out of here, and he's just unconscious, and everybody's freaking out, and I'm just like, this is just shit that happens every week, guys. Let's not freak out here. And yeah, fuck esports, I guess.
All right, I like it. Okay, good call. Good call. Will?
Yeah, dude, that was pretty intense. I thought the okay.
Just take your time, man. You'll be fine.
I thought it was gonna be a little more sinister than that, so I was like, I was scared. I had a lot of anxiety, but that's cool. I mean, it's not cool, but whatever. My call out is like, I don't want to be specific, but it's like this certain person at work that, you know, when you like kind of need something done and it's like above you, so you got to go through one person, and it's a case where they don't like follow through with what you need them to do. So I don't know. My call out of the week is that person, because I kind of like screwed me for like this next job that I'm gonna have.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Oh man, that's rough.
Yeah, because it was like, because this whole time I'm thinking this person's like taking care of it and whatever, and then like, little do I know that like, I contact another person, and you know, it's like they don't know who I am, right? So I was like, fuck. So you know, it's like a lot of wasted time. So my call out's that person.
Yeah, you're a bitch for me. I don't even know the situation, and you better get your shit together. I hope you do listen to this. I hate you.
Yeah, but thanks, Vince.
Yeah, no problem.
Man, maybe one day I'll give you the true lore of this person. But
yeah, at
like
PHS,
a girl
dude.
or something?
Huh?
Is it like ex-love, dude?
No.
One of those deep stories, dude.
No.
The deepest lore.
P deep. P hard. Well, yeah, I mean, other than that, like, I don't really got to. Capcom's like really fucking up, I think. But,
Oh my god, they sure are, man.
like NRS, like every other, you know, developer studio, they're giving what the fans want. It's not much. It's just like characters and, you know, stages and, you know, whatever, like cool gameplay, and, you know, and Capcom's like really dropping the ball here. And then they released this Capcom Home Arcade thing,
Dude.
which is, I don't know, have you guys seen that? I think it's pretty funny.
Dude, that shit sucks so bad, man.
Yeah.
Why does it look like the Capcom logo? Who the fuck wants to buy that, dude?
Dude,
Like,
I'm
who's like, you know what, dude? We're gonna make it the Capcom logo. It's gonna be tight. People are gonna buy this shit. It's only got 4 games on it.
You know, I'm glad like all this shitty stuff is coming out, because eventually, eventually one of these companies is gonna figure out how to make like something good, like something like people will actually use. But like, it's just not the time now. We gotta wade through the shit until somebody thinks of something good, you know, something innovative. But it's not Capcom.
their other divisions are killing it too, man.
Yeah,
That's the problem.
Yeah, Devil May Cry is like sick as fuck, but fighting games is like trash and
They're so bad, man.
But
The last good game they made was Marvel 3, dude. That is fucking insane to me.
yeah.
Marvel 3, a game that I hated, is their best game that they've made in the last 10 years.
Fucking
That is fucking that statement is
Well-
ludicrous, dude. It's insane.
10 years?
10 years.
What
The
year?
best game that they've made is Marvel 3.
Ah,
All right.
Cross Tekken. Yeah,
All right. You're hot or not,
Yeah.
dude?
that sucks. My heart or not?
Or do you still have a BitCon going out?
Dude, not really. Like I said, like I've been pretty chilling, like up here. Big chillin', Lex Luthor. Just tongue. Yeah, man.
All right. So what about the hot or not, dude?
I don't know. Bella Brooks.
Nice. Has she been
She's,
doing anything recently?
I know she does this ASMR
Oh,
shit,
I was just about to ask you if she still does that, dude.
but
Has
like
she been doing a new upload, dude? Huh?
I think so.
Shaking
It's
a bag
funny-
of coins around? Huh?
It's funny this whole time. Like before I knew she was a MFC actress model. This whole time, like before that, I only knew her through her ASMR shit. So I'm like, oh, this girl's kind of it's whatever. But then there's like a whole nother world, and I'm like,
Yeah,
whoa.
dude. A badass world.
But that's pretty cool. That I don't know. That shit takes talent. I'm not gonna lie.
What, MFC?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, fucking playing with yourself takes time. If
Yeah,
I
man.
can jack off on stream and get money from dudes, yeah, man, fuck yeah, man.
EMP Bella Brooks' teeth, dude. There you go.
Hey man, I don't see you on there. So
I'll do it, man. If people got the money
Hey,
for
man.
it, brother.
Yeah, the male squirt show, dude. It's just piss.
yeah, male free cams. Let's get the ball rolling off this.
Oh, Jesus Christ, man. I can't even find a picture of her to put on here. Is it?
Yeah, it's spelled weird.
I'll get you, dude. Nah, it's cool.
Does she have
Yeah, it's
tattoos?
like you gotta.
Miss
I think it
Bella?
has a Z.
It's a Z. It's
Yeah.
BLLABROOKZ.
Yeah.
Oh, there's plenty of them. You can find a good one. Yeah.
Okay, I think it's not spelled. Oh, P Busty. Oh, this one's really nice. This is like actually like a legit picture of her. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scream. I didn't mean. Yeah.
Sorry, who's this?
Oh, that's my hot or not.
Yeah,
Nice.
Bella Brooks. Will's waifu.
It's not the that. Never mind.
What?
Is your hot or not? Is it Cody? Is it a guy, dude, or is this an actual lady?
That's. Come on, dude. That's a chick.
Either way, I'm down. You know, like it's all good.
Yeah. What's the what are you talking about?
Wait, who are you talking
Normal.
about, Will?
Oh, that's a really good picture of her, actually. Damn. Okay. You got one where she's smiling, dude. It's all about the teeth, dude.
Okay, so-
Oh, nice. Yeah, you gotta. That'll do.
Will, who do you think my hot or not was? Do you think it was a dude?
Like,
No. No.
I want to
no
know.
comment.
Dude. I want to know now.
No comment.
Oh, that makes me really sad.
Maybe after, behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes. Okay, how about
What-
if I told you
what's
right
gonna-
now that I turned off the stream? We're not streaming right now.
I don't believe you.
Okay.
No.
You know, I have good faith in you, but you know, I thought we were just an open community that we all love each other, and you know, this is locker room talk. You know, just
yeah, this is arguably the best part of the podcast, I would say.
I don't know. Maybe I forgot.
I don't think you forgot. I just think you're. This is the first time you're like actually hiding something, huh? Look at that, man.
Yeah, just like
What do you
she's
hide-
hiding this hot dog.
I'm like thinking about it now. Anyway, my hot or not is we'll go with I don't know. Is her name Aru? Is it Aru? Aru? She is the girl that got blown up by John Ding at Evo, and now she's like a famous Twitch streamer. But she
Oh.
is hot as fuck. she's really pasty, the eye bags, and she's just it's just yeah, you know what I mean, brother. But anyway, let me just make this a little better. But yeah, she's my high or not.
Why is the picture so big?
It's because
Damn, dude. Take it the whole thing. Yeah, I'm looking for that hot dog, dude. There you go.
Dude, okay.
Trying to like fix this thing. Did you remember now what you were gonna say? Is that why you're saying, dude? But yeah, she got blown up by Johnny Ding, and now she's famous, so that's cool. But yeah, she's super hot. The J Flow jokes coming. But yeah, that's my hot or not. My bitch calling is it's a lot, but it's first of all, it's the guy that stole Mitchell's Switch. That's a really big one. Fuck
Yeah,
that guy.
that's a big one.
I mean, I can't have. I'm not gonna go into it that much. As in fucking. I mean, it's just that I don't want to punish a whole scene for one guy's action, but it was just something that had to be done, and I mean, it's just like that's just not cool, man. And it's like it fucked up a lot, and it really did leave a salty taste in my mouth. And yeah, I'm sorry, but that guy's a bitch. Just a lot of the players that just it's the same thing, man. It's just all the players that talk trash, or they're always saying that there's no scene, they never show up, they never support. They push their thing so much, and like they want help from you on all this shit, and then in the end they don't show any like love or support back to you. That's why Oz is a badass. The Victrix guy, he's a fucking badass.
Pretty much.
Man.
Oh, can I cut in real quick, dude?
Yeah.
We all talk shit about Run It Black a lot, but let's go to a situation yesterday, dude. I said I said TTF is trash in that chat, and I was banned as soon as I said it. And he said TTF is not trash. So as much shit as we talk about that guy not coming to TTF, not saying he's from San Diego, somebody talked shit about TTF that he did not know, and he banned him fucking instantly. It's even funnier because it was me, and I go to TTF every single time, and he doesn't. But you know what, dude? Like, I can't even talk shit about him for that. That was badass.
But who unbanned
Anyways,
you, dude?
please continue.
But yeah, just those people that just, I don't know, man. It's just fucked up. It's a sad scenario. We all know it, man. It's always gonna be the same thing. Cause there's like, I don't know. There's like I always talk about it. There's like the casual view of it, and then there's the passionate like shit to it. But I mean, I understand that there is real life shit that happens, and it's just like, it might be far of a drive, but there's fucking people that make those drives. I mean, as much as we don't want to talk about, but fucking Valet, man, always talks about Richard, how this guy has like this guy has a legit job. He's driving to Wednesday night fights. He's driving to like Game Realm. He's driving to all these like smallest venues, like fucking in the valley, and he wants to play and get better. It's like crazy, and he kind of has to now, right? If like Richard's point of view, as in he wants to be like the best Street Fighter 5 player, right? He wants to win these tournaments. He wants results. He wants all this shit. And in the end, there's not really much places to play in San Diego, right? So he makes it to TC Rockets, where, I mean, they only get 3 or 4 people. He makes it to these casuals. He plays with these people. He drives all the way to the Valley. He drives to Wednesday Night Fights, where he has to wait for this shitty-ass game to get done finishing their top 8 tournament, and then listen to these 2 jackasses talk about it, and, like, fucking just to have Street Fighter 5 run, like, at 3 in the morning. I actually stood up and watched the whole thing. It was a sick-ass match. He lost, unfortunately, but in the end, it was a badass match, and I'm glad I watched it.
Yeah, it was a good set.
But, I mean, you know what I mean? And then you have these guys that when TTF and TTS come around, well, how many people are in the bracket? Oh, I only have 6. Oh, I don't want to put it. And, like, I hate people that ask how many people are in the bracket. I'll still ask you, but if you're going to make that your... I mean, I understand if there's, like, 3 people, right? Whatever. But, I mean, it's just, like, why is there's... When I tell them that there's, like, 8 or 6 people and they're upset, like, dude, come on, man. Why are you upset? I don't know. It's crazy that... And then, it's just... And then they don't want round robins, and they don't understand that you get more, I don't know. It's just the people. Some people have a weird mentality in fighting games. And then the people that think they're, like, the best in certain games because they're only good at their area and they never, like, travel anywhere else.
You gotta travel. You have got to
And they
travel.
get blown up, and there's, like, an excuse why they get blown up. Like, well, there's, and I guess, that, work's been alright. It's just, like, I don't know, supervisor shit. I hate paperwork, man, so fuck paperwork. just fucking waking up sucks. My computer sucks.
Dude, yeah, your computer does suck.
I
Sadly.
feel like I keep like my computer is like Ghost Rider in a shitty way. It like doesn't die. Like
Is Nicolas Cage?
it just doesn't die. I really feel like it's like holding me back on a lot of things, but I'm not gonna fucking
One
get
hundred
into
percent.
that.
No question.
Talking to like a lot of my team, my esports team in the Fortnite division, but that I mean I'm not gonna get into the whole I'm just glad to have Vince back.
Yeah, me too,
We
dude.
won't get into that, but it's all I gotta say that it's a big difference. Your attitude, you're just you're more yeah. It's just I'm not like I said I'm not gonna get back into it much into it, but I can tell and I like it. It makes me smile. I'm
Yeah, it's
glad
good to be
Will's
back, man. I
here.
wish my camera worked. I've been smiling this whole man. This shit is
Have you?
troll.
I'm glad Will's here.
Me too, man.
I'm always glad Will. I hope you
Miss you, dog.
can make it
You know
out
what I'm
to a TTS or even PHS. The birthday bash. I hope we see you at Strong Style Evo.
Yeah, and Olivia's birthday bash.
Yeah, man. See you there, dude.
And
For
then
sure. Looking forward to it.
And then I mean, I guess in the end, I'm a bitch for not the podcast. I mean, was that really like a reason not to do the podcast? Oh, I don't know. That's a subject that we.
Yeah,
won't get
there's
into.
a lot of misplays.
I
that
think
happen with
honestly
this
there
podcast,
were a lot
but
of misplays that in the end.
we're here now, dude.
We're
That's
here
all
now.
I can say.
I mean, Will with the job, me just I'm not gonna do a podcast by myself, and then Vince's situation, but that was just that's the past. It's time now. I don't think we're not gonna do the podcast every Thursday. It might be, but I'm leaning towards every other Thursday. And then would Will's situation would work if he is not on. I hope Will can join us on those Thursdays, but Vince has agreed to start up the podcast again, so we will be on the podcast every other Thursday. Maybe it'll be every Thursday, or it will be every other Thursday. But we will promise to have material. We'll be keeping up to date with some shit. And in the end, I really am trying to start working on TTF again. But I mean, just there's a lot of sadness in that story, and I don't want to get into it. But I mean, I can make it work, but it's gonna take a lot of shit. But at the moment, I'm happy at what we have. I'm happy with TTS. It's gonna happen Saturday, and I've been enjoying my Fridays. I've been enjoying my Fridays off, and I'm looking forward to this Friday. Hopefully, I can get off early enough to play in this Fortnite tournament at the Microsoft Store. That's not run by Fanboy Gaming, but they are running a tournament.
But they are going to be there.
It's gonna be funny that they're gonna be there, but I'm not gonna play in their tournament. But yeah, I've been focusing a lot in that game for some reason, but I really do enjoy that game, and I'm really sad that the only reason I have 2 hour streams is because I'm trying to stream more. Which actually, if I stream, if TTS is streamed, then my whole schedule of streaming has been accomplished because I made that schedule. I stream 2 hours a day, which I've been doing a little longer, but I'm just trying to stick to 2 hours a day. Like those Saturdays and Sundays, like if I would decide to stream longer, yeah. But yeah, and then I try to get off at 10 so I can play 2 hours of Fortnite with my team. But yeah, but my main goal is to just get my computer up and running where I can stream Fortnite. I can stream Tekken 7 again, cause a lot of my viewers. But yeah, and then you know what? And then yeah, so you know what? We're all bitches in the end for all our reasons, and I'm just hopefully to see you guys all Saturday. We probably will have more. I mean, there's a lot of reverse bitch callings too. It's all you guys. In the end, all of you guys is all we need. I mean, I really do respect every single one of you. I love you all. Thanks for the support. All jokes or not. I mean, I know I'm like not the greatest fucking TO and person in the world, but I'm glad that you guys are all supportive, and I can call you guys my hermanos, my family, my friends from TJ up north, and all that shit. LA family, all you guys, and yeah, I appreciate all my subs, even though I always talk low about you guys, but I appreciate
guys are
all
good
41
people,
of you. I don't, even the ones that are not subbed, but I'm not gonna say that if I get 50 subs by May, I get a new emote. If I get 50 subs by May, the most emotes you can get is 5, I believe, for affiliates, right?
I think so.
In order to get that 5th one, I need 50 subs by May. I have 41. And then we'll have a pizza party if we make the sub goal, we'll have a pizza party at May's TTS. And we'll make a big thing out of that. And then I'm still trying to reach towards that partnership because that'd be really cool to have. And I really need, I guess the extended bitch calling is me for not streaming these like all these events. I was doing it strong. You know what? I can't really help it because my computer fucking blew up. So, but I was enjoying streaming TTF and all that shit when I was able to. But in the end, I appreciate you all. Even all the haters, I appreciate you even more. You know what I mean? Because that's why I'm here. But I guess before we leave off, Will, social media, you want to plug yourself in?
Oh man, it's been a while.
I know it's been a while, but
yeah, at real Will Ramos is my Twitter. And what else do we do? I don't even stream anymore, so that's a blow up.
I mean, I guess you could just. I know.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess you could plug your Twitch in or your stream, but or not. Can't talk about your Twitter. But do you plan on maybe streaming in the future?
I mean, it's hard because like my internet's not that good,
I know,
and it's not like I can't.
Yeah.
I don't know what I would do. Like I can't play Street Fighter Online, which is what I would usually do, and I don't know. It's not like I don't have the best situation to stream, or like the ideal situation that I would like to stream. So, fortunately,
it happens,
and
Brody.
yeah, and like the time, like when I'm awake is usually like when people like I'm on a different like sleep schedule too, so it's like weird timing too.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Not in the near future.
It's all good, brother. It's all good. It's all good. All right. Well, thank you for that depressing segment.
I mean, whatever.
I know. I'm fucking with you. Vince, where can we find you and Twitter and social? Oh, you're back on Twitter.
That's correct.
Will you make a return to Facebook for the event for the fight page, or is that
You might see a new stranger named Tomato Soup Can in the near future.
Right. Got it.
But it's not me. So, anyways,
plug yourself. It's not you. Know that picture is you.
Yeah. Anyways, as a brief aside, by the way, there's 19 people registered for Unist at TTS. Anyways, you can find me on Twitter at Tomato Soup Can 69, and you can find my largely unsuccessful stream at Oh My Days 138. I try to stream Mondays and Tuesdays. I've really been getting ready to play UFS at Nationals next week, so I haven't been streaming as much as I would like to.
Is there? I'm sorry to interrupt you. Is there? Yeah. Can you stream UFS? Is there like a online? Can you play online?
You can play on Tabletop Simulator, but it's
there's
like,
not like a legit one.
It's pretty janky. There is
that'd be
absolutely
pretty cool.
No way.
I would
love to, but it doesn't exist, sadly. IRL stream it. I tried actually once, but when I moved my computer downstairs, like it got fucked up real bad, so I couldn't do it.
All I gotta say is that if you keep up streaming Monday and Tuesday, I'll support you, brother. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, so, Monday, Tuesday for sure, and any other time that I can. It's hard right now because I really am like making decks and like testing them and doing things like that.
But the thing, the cool thing about that is that like we know that you stream Monday and Tuesday, so all those people are looking forward to it. You know what I mean? So you have. I'm sorry, that thing. But yeah. I'm sorry. Continue.
Stream the deck construction. I can go over it next week before I go to Worlds.
Or even pack opening. That'd be cool.
Yeah. I did one of those also, but yeah,
nice.
I can go over my Nightmare deck before I go to Worlds. I gotta test it again when I go tomorrow, but I could do that on Monday and Tuesday. I could go over it and what the game plan is. You know what I'm saying,
brother? Okay, awesome. Appreciate it. Well, thank you guys. Oh, you can find me on Twitter at unprotected_sex. There is no 3 in that. It's just my original name. And then my stream channel is this right here, of course. Where I do stream Monday through Thursday, technically. Fridays are always up in the air. Fridays are actually I don't stream because that's like my break. And then so I guess I stream Monday through Thursday, and then Saturday and Sundays are up in the air. I'm trying to have themes like Mondays are dedicated to fighting games. Tuesdays are card games. Wednesdays are whatever. Bag 'em and tag 'em Wednesdays, and maybe practice more fighting games. And Thursdays will be the podcast every other Thursday. And if I'm not streaming the podcast, maybe we'll play something. And then very rarely, I might stream for 2 hours in the morning after my PM shift or my AM shift. I was playing Unity the other game. I got done with all my trials. That was pretty cool. But yeah, and then I mean all the first. Oh man,
that's a good question.
So the first to 10, I want to start it. If I want to stream it and I want to start it, if the tournament's gonna start at 9:30, I want to start it around maybe 9ish. Honestly, just get it. I want that to kick off the whole event. So thank you for reminding me of that, Joseph. So the first to come will be at 9, maybe 9. I'm gonna say 9 o'clock. Hopefully 9 o'clock. It'll start at 9. Me and Phil are having a first to 10. In Street Fighter 5, and I'm not gonna be like, well, let me play that game, but I'm not gonna go into that. I already said my thing. Or I think it was Tuesday or Wednesday when I was playing Jed. I'm gonna go into the fullest, even though the last time I did play was like yesterday and all that shit. But I mean, I want to play. We're doing a first to 10, and his reason being for it, as it's nothing but respect to Phil, is that he just feels like I'm one of his gatekeepers. Cause I've seen him beat people that I can't even beat in tournament. It's pretty crazy. Like every time. I'm not trying to like talk shit because I get my ass blown out by Joseph's Mika all the time. But every time Phil tells me that he beats Joseph, I'm like, oh, really? Holy shit, man. And it's been like multiple, even at Victrix, I'm always like, holy shit, man. Because I cannot like beat Joseph like anymore. I had to like really try hard to beat him. And then every time I play Phil, it's like okay, well, that's a win right there, man. But I'm not taking away nothing from anyone. I mean, everyone improved in the game because they're playing it. So his reasoning is that he just feels like I'm one of his gatekeepers, and he just wants to prove something. But the cool thing is it is a $50 money match. I mean, it's not just some jobber money match. It's gonna go $50 goes to the house, and then he's also throwing in for every win from me, he is throwing in $5 to the Street Fighter 5 pot. And I decided from every win from Phil, I'll throw $5 into the Tekken 7 pot. And so there is a chance that there could, if he fucks me up, there could be $50 in the pots and stuff. Well, you know what? There's gonna be $50 in the Street Fighter 5 pot. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I'm just joking. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that. But thank you for tuning in. I really do. I can't tell you how much it feels good to be back. It's crazy how many people are excited that we're back. It's amazing. You guys are all amazing. And we will see you all next Thursday maybe, and if not next Thursday, the Thursday after next, and then if not, we will see you Saturday.
See you at the next tournament.
And like always, God bless you guys, and you guys all enjoy your evenings and your nights and all that shit, man. I appreciate you all. Peace out.
Bye.
See you.
100 kisses from the angels on my tummy. 100 kisses from my mommy when I'm coming. 100 bumblebees needed to make honey. 100 nose wiggles like I'm a little bunny. 100 years in a century. 100 lies that you said to me. 100 sins leave you dead within. 100 nails that pierce your skin.
I think the podcast is over, dude.
You can keep talking, I guess.
Am I still live? Hello? Is this thing on?
What's wrong with my head?
What's on? What's that? Hello?
Oh, there you go.
This podcast is sick, dude.